Hello, everyone. My name is Sniping is Fun, and this is my thoughts on the last character revealed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate earlier today, technically yesterday when I uploaded this video. Sora from Kingdom Hearts is the last character for Fighters Pass 2 and for Smash Bros. Ultimate. In your haters' faces, everyone on the internet for the last, I don't know how long, how many years it's been since Sora was requested, demanded, wanted in Super Smash Bros., which I believe it's been around really since Brawl, but it really came to light in the Smash Bros. 4 days, which came to light in the Direct because Sakurai talked about the fighter's ballot from Super Smash Bros. 4. You remember that ballot years ago that we all submitted a bunch of freaking characters all over? Which inevitably led to Bayonetta as the last character for Smash Bros. 4, which was probably because it was a licensing hell to get Sora. Now we find out Sora was the one that got the most votes. In your haters' face, for the longest time he's been wanted. For the longest time we heard nothing from people but, no, he's not going to make it in. No, the licensing with Disney would be hell. No, Disney won't allow it. No this, no that. He doesn't deserve it. Kingdom Hearts isn't popular enough. Blah, 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 blah. In your faces. I said the same thing back, I believe, when Byleth was announced at the end of Fighters Pass 1. I believe I mentioned the same thing when Corrin came in at the end with Bayonetta in Smash Bros. 4, and I think I mentioned the same thing with Shulk. A bunch of times there's been numerous characters that people have said nothing but negative stuff about. They're never going to get in. No more Fire Emblem. No more this. No more that. And it finally happens, and the haters will just continue to hate. And all I'm going to say is, in your damn faces. Now let's get on to the actual reaction video. I want to get that off my chest. Sora's in Smash Brothers. I think it's actually pretty cool. My thoughts are, I actually stayed up all night watching it, so when you saw my video earlier today with reactions and me just holding my phone up, I was up since like freaking 11 at night staying up to watch it, so I was half dead tired just watching the damn thing, and I was still freaking excited. Sora was one of my most requested characters to get into Smash Brothers. I mean, I wanted Travis Touchdown, I wanted Shantae, I wanted Phoenix Wright, and I wanted Lloyd Irving. 3 of those characters got me costumed. Phoenix Wright's still kind of in the out category because he's still not anything in Smash Bros. Yet. But there's always a future Smash Bros. Game. I think now with those 3 getting me costumes, they're probably more likely when Smash 6 starts rolling around in about 7-8 years. Give Sakurai a break now. Sakurai deserves a freaking break from Smash Brothers right now. But there's going to be another Smash Bros. Game at some point, more than one. Even if Sakurai's not the one running it, Nintendo knows the series it's too popular to end. So Sakurai is either going to do one more or he's going to find a successor. But I'd say give him a good 6 to 8 year break so he can do some other projects and rest because he deserves it. And I will hashtag out and just say in general, thank you Sakurai for all you've done with Smash Bros. As a whole, and just in just Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. But I have characters I wanted to see, but Sora was on my list, and I'm actually super happy with how it ended. I like the way they did his moveset with the magic. I like the different colored costumes representing all the different games in the series. I thought that this announcement like this would announce that we would get freaking the whole Kingdom Hearts series needed to be announced on Switch, and for the longest time, people have been wanting the entire Kingdom Hearts series on Nintendo, on the Switch, for years now, and guess what we finally do? It may be a cloud version, but I really don't care. I bought those games, I've lost count how many times, and I'm probably going to buy them all in there. There's some cloud games I'm looking forward to on the Switch, like Guardians of the Galaxy and whatnot, so I'm thinking about just doing that and buying them all again on the Switch because I love Kingdom Hearts that much. But I'm glad he made it in. I thought the moveset looked cool, the color costumes look cool, the stage, Hollow Bastion is cool, the music selection. I would have loved to see more than just 9 songs, but I'm assuming it's all freaking a big licensing hell. So 9 songs plus 1 with the swing version of Dearly Beloved, so 10 technically. is good, and they picked a lot of the good music from the series. So there's a few missing selections I would have loved to have seen, but I think overall it did a really good job. Hollow Bastion stage with the dive into the heart, really nice, really reminiscent. I like it. The moveset looks nice. The final smash is cool. The spirits and everything about him just seems really, really cool, and I really loved it. Just watching that whole direct. I know I didn't record myself reacting to the whole thing, but I just want to kind of react to the initial announcement and then just watch the rest of it on my own, which is what I did. I like it. I know there's people that aren't going to be happy with it, but at the same time, sometimes you get the characters you want, sometimes you get the characters you don't. Overall, my thoughts on Ultimate, the base character newcomer roster, I think, was here and there. I think the whole idea of Echoes was really underplayed. Sakurai went about, oh, Echoes, like this big new thing, and we hardly got any new Echoes. Echoes were like a very minor thing in Smash Brothers. And then when it came to the DLC, I think overall the DLC for the most part was actually pretty good. Most of the characters I liked, everyone I knew. There's people that have like, oh, I didn't know this character, I didn't know that character, and I'm like, I'm just realizing how either old I am or how varied of a gamer I am, because I'm like, how the hell don't you know Terry Bogard? How don't you know freaking like Pyra and Mithra? How don't you know freaking like Kazuya? How don't you know these characters? Either they're very recent Nintendo characters or they're iconic long-running characters like Terry and Kazuya. I know not everyone out there is a fighting game fan, but me as a fighting game fan, I grew up on Fatal Fury. I grew up on Tekken and King of Fighters, so I knew those characters from the get-go. I knew Banjo-Kazooie. I knew freaking Byleth, because I wanted I love Fire Emblem and wanted a Three Houses character. I really would have rather had Edelgard, but the way they did Byleth, I love the fact that they did Byleth really fun. I like how Fire Pass 1 ended. Steve is cool. I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan, but Minecraft does deserve it. A bunch of these characters, Sephiroth deserved it, one of the biggest JRPG characters of all time, and so on and so forth. And Hero, Dragon Quest deserved it. Persona, the Shin Megami Tensei series is closely connected to Nintendo, especially Shin Megami Tensei. All these characters are either super iconic characters in the world of gaming, or they're super iconic characters to Nintendo. It's one or the other. It doesn't have to be exclusively to Nintendo, it could be non. But most of the third parties have connections to Nintendo and have connections to like gaming's history, either long-time iconic characters or really recent, pushing game type characters. We got ARMS, for crying out loud, got a character with Min Min, which I think was a pretty decent choice. We got Inkling in the base roster, Splatoon got in there, a bunch of characters. We got Ken, we got Incineroar, we represented Gen 7, Gen 8 kind of gets the freaking like odd number treatment now or whatever. It's kind of weird that like Gen 8 comes out with this big new game and we don't get a character from it, but it gets the treatment like Gen 3 and Gen 5 did. Well, Gen 7 gets like the Generation 1, 4, 2, and like 6 treatment getting a character. And that doesn't matter. I mean, I would love to have seen Urshifu and Cinderace as well, but I guess you win some, you lose some. And by the time the next Smash comes out, we're going to have Pokemon generations like 9 and 10 and whatnot anyway, so I guess Cinderace and Urshifu lost their chance unless there's a remake. You win some, you lose some. So, like I said, there's characters I wanted, there's characters I didn't. But I overall like the newcomers they picked for Smash Ultimate. Thank you, Sakurai, on that. I think he did a good, well-rounded selection. Some people probably wouldn't agree with that, but yeah, I know. I think it was good. I think it was good. I liked all the DLC characters, even if I wasn't the biggest fan of them, like Steve or whatnot. I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was a good inclusion. I wasn't like these people online that cry and complain because their Waluigi's and Crashes didn't get in. Like I said, there's always another Smash Bros. Game. People, I wanted Phoenix Wright. I wanted Travis Touchdown. I wanted Shantae. I wanted Lloyd Irving. But there's always time for that in the next game. Sora made me extremely happy, as did Kazuya, as did Pyra Mithra, as did Byleth, as did Terry, as did Hero. A bunch of characters made me happy this game. Ken, Incineroar. We got a good selection of newcomers fairly well. People can complain like, oh, too many sword fighters, too many RPG characters, too many this or that, but Sakurai puts in whoever the hell he freaking wants. And they are all iconic characters. They're all well-popular characters that do deserve, whether the character themselves or the franchise itself, deserves to get represented in a big collaboration game crossover like Smash Brothers. I actually like how Smash Brothers turned out. Smash Brothers Ultimate was a good Smash Brothers. And that's all it is. We get on October 18th, Sora releases, and Ultimate's in the books, and we have to wait X amount of years for another one. And Sakurai deserves this rest right now. So again, thank you, Sakurai, for Sora. Thank you, Sakurai, for the Smash series in general. Thank you, Sakurai, for Smash Bros. Ultimate. I like the direct. I think Sora is a good way to end it. I said in the video I almost cried when he first got announced, but when I turned it off and I started watching the whole thing, when it got to that final trailer with the gameplay and the handshake between Mario and Sora, I felt it a little bit. I got teary-eyed a little bit. When I was off camera, I kind of did. So there's that. It's in the books. Smash Bros. Ultimate's finishing off. And those are my thoughts on the whole game as a whole. The DLC, the final DLC character, both Fighters Passes. Thank you, Sakurai, for all that you've done. And may you continue to do whatever you want going forward, whether you continue with Smash Bros., pass it on to someone else, and do whatever the heck else games you do outside of Smash Bros. Thank you. And that's my thoughts. My name is Sniper's Fun. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. Have a lovely day, and stay tuned for more videos from my channel coming quite soon, within the next couple days, weeks, months. I plan on really stepping up my channel really soon. Bunch of content, and that's about it. And before I go, I just have to say, Sora's in Smash! Sora's in Smash! Sora is in Smash!